All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how the order fulfillment sync works by creating a sales order on the WooCommerce side, pulling it into Katana, and then I'll put you through the workflow, kind of show what information comes over, and we'll also do an order fulfillment sync to show you how that works. Now, what I said in the initial video for the importing is that you turn on the checkbox for those particular settings when you're ready to start using them. So in my case, I actually didn't adjust those settings. So if you do need to turn them on because they're not on yet, what you should do is go to the reconfigure option and then go to the sync settings here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the synchronize fulfillment state, and that way we can enable that function with the Katana WooCommerce integration. So if you start doing this and you're not updating anything on your WooCommerce site, this is the first place you need to look if it's not working. You need to turn on that order fulfillment status. So that's good. We'll just update real quick and close it out. Don't have to do anything. So first thing we need to do next is go into our WooCommerce store, and on this WooCommerce store, I'm going to make a new order. Go to add order option. First thing I want to say is that currently I'm making it in the background on the dashboard side of WooCommerce. So there is a little bit different with respect to how your customers will process it. First off, your customers go to the shopping cart, they put their payment in, and then when their payment is processed, it creates the order inside of the WooCommerce account. And then that order will have a specific status called processing. Now, with the fulfillment sync, processing means that the order has already been paid for, and it's now in the process of being shipped out, basically. However, if you're making your sales orders on the back end of your WooCommerce account, it will by default choose the pending payment option. Sometimes if you're not accepting payment through your store, you might do it manually through some other means, invoicing for example, so you might put it as a pending payment process. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create our first order here, and we're going to put it into the processing category as if it were somebody purchasing it on our website. And then we want to choose a customer, and I have a customer called Fake Person, and we'll put them there. And as you can see, it associates a billing address and a shipping address with that person regarding this order. So if you have that information in there, billing and shipping details also flow into the sales order in Katana. So once we have done this, we need to go ahead and add some line items to the sales order. So I'll add a product, and we'll go ahead and put the shirt item that we have in our stock and add 1 unit here. Now once that's done, you're good to go. Let's go ahead and pretend that that client already paid. We generate an order in processing status and choose create. Once this is created, then you will see that we have an order number along with a paid date and then an order creation date. This is order number 53. So order number 53 will flow into our Katana account on the sell screen, and it should appear here at the very bottom behind my face. So here it is, order number 53. If we open that up, you'll see that we have the customer here. Here is the bill to address, which was already on the WooCommerce order, and here is the ship to address. You also have a link here where you can open it directly in a separate tab if you need to get direct access to it. That improves the workflow between your salespeople as well as those who are working specifically in Katana. Okay, so we have the line item like so. All the details are correct. Also the price, etc. So everything looks good. Now, when you're working with this order, when it comes to the order fulfillment sync, there is a link between a status on WooCommerce and a status on Katana. So anything that is pulled in as an open order, it will be a not shipped status according to Katana, but it will be a processing status according to your WooCommerce page. Now, just to put this out there, when it comes to your order statuses with WooCommerce and you're creating these creating the sales orders, anything that has a different status other than processing will not import directly into your Katana account. So that's something that you do need to keep in mind with respect to the statuses that you might be using. If you have some sort of custom statuses set up, you will have trouble getting those orders into your Katana account as a result of that. So by default, processing order status matches to not shipped order status. Now, whenever you are changing the status of an order inside of your WooCommerce account, you can also reflect that change on the Katana side. So for example, an order that is in a processing state that gets completed also maps to delivered state inside of Katana. So this actually causes a inventory drawdown. So all of the line items will be removed from inventory as a result of that process change with respect to your sales order status. So I'll change this to completed. And what I want to show you here in this sales order is it's listed as not shipped, order number 53. So when I change this to completed and update it here on the WooCommerce side, then you'll see how it will reflect it here on the Katana side without you having to do anything through the order sync. Okay, so now this is completed. And on the Katana side, that order will flow over and update not shipped to delivered. In my case, I'll give it a quick refresh, and then it should have an updated status. There it is. So it's changed to delivered. So that's how it works from the WooCommerce side to the Katana side. Let's go ahead and do it in the other direction, and I'll show you how it looks from that side. So if we go back into our order list, which is here in WooCommerce, we should have a couple of other orders that are available on our Katana account. So one example could be order number 51. So order number 51, which is found here, you can see that's presently it's not shipped. So if we change the status here to delivered, then when that order closes out and comes missing from this screen, you'll see order 51 on the done list in Katana. Then here in the WooCommerce side, order 51 here as well will eventually change over to completed. I'll give it a quick refresh, and then if we look on the third one down, it should be completed. There it is. So now it's completed, third one down. So that there is the order fulfillment sync between Katana and WooCommerce. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you with respect to how that works.